Hello, hello. I think we are live now for a few minutes actually. But yeah, hello everybody. Good evening. Chiyo here, and we're back for another Minecraft Minecraft day. Minecraft Homestead day. So hopefully we get to dig more diamonds. We get to find more of them. And hopefully I don't get destroyed, absolutely destroyed by zombies. Well, not really zombies, because technically it's the skeleton archers that really get me. But yeah, hopefully we'll be alright. And now we shall head into our game. Mm, Is the game capture actually? Oh, okay. I was wondering too. Like, is the game capture not actually seeing what's on my window? But yeah, seems that it sorted out itself. But yeah, as usual, please let me know if there are any audio imbalances and I shall take care of them. Last time, we got popped by a couple of, well, we went to that, oops, it's loading right now. Let's let the world load a little bit. Encoding overloaded, yeah. Let's wait the world to load a bit, and there we go. We got to this little peridot cave of sorts. This is actually not a lush cave, but it is a green gemstone version of an amethyst. It's called a peridot. Now, I've trekked from here all the way back here because I wanted to check out a little bit more about the around the ores for this area. But we shall resume our hunt for diamonds. Let me just make sure that the game is loading itself properly. Okay. We are making some good progress on the main achievements for Homestead, so I'm glad for that. Now, where shall we go? I know that I haven't really picked out a lot of the ores here yet. Well, yeah, yesterday we also found out how to use that diamond, the diamond grindstone and all that lovely stuff. So that was very interesting. All right, let's bring our bed with us, and I will pick a random direction. Because much as I like to have plans on what I do, I'm not really that good at executing said plans. So, all right, let's make our way, shall we? This is... Oh yeah, I think I remember this part. I think this is where those annoying archers were, and I couldn't get through them initially. Alright, there's mushrooms here. There's a lot of zinc in here. Yep, I think I remember where I am right now anyway. There should be some interesting stuff up here on top, if I recall correctly. I don't think I got deeper above quite yet. And I know I left this water so I can tunnel upwards. Now, did I? I'm going to check whether I have everything before I move on. Ooh. Yep, I was about to say like that. That surprised me a bit. I am a little silly, but yes. As you can see, I haven't lit this place up entirely quite yet. I think this is the point where I actually ran out of torches yesterday, and had to go back up for a refill. Up. Love that. Oh. Ooh. We are going into some pretty crazy stuff already. Oh. Down the bed here. Oops. We're starting off strong. As usual. Now I'm glad I just put that there. I almost forgot about the bed again. Can you believe that? Can you believe me making mistakes again? Alright. Now that we're done being a little silly, let's light this place up. I can already hear zombies coming about. Now I know this is above the eye level that has a lot of diamonds, but I'm just curious as to what I can find in here. Also, what the heck? You guys are spawning out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to light this place up. Oh, and this is what's up. Yep. Oh my god. Okay. Lots of hostiles around here. Speaking of. Speaking of hostiles. Jesus. Okay. We put our bed nearby, so we should be fine. Whew. Definitely not a place where we can easily relax of sorts. And we are out of torches. Let us pull up our inventory so we can get more. Here we go. And now we can go back to digging again. Oh. Oh, this one has multiples. That's good. Really good. Now, I understand I should be getting fortune before I'm getting all of this, but one, I'm lazy. Two, I never have enough XP, as you guys probably see. Three, I haven't gotten around to just doing it yet. I know I have the setup already to technically do it, so it is possible for me to start enchanting. I just keep forgetting about it. And getting diamonds in the most inefficient of ways. So, alright. I'm not bothering with these like urns because I know it's just ashes that are in them. Okay. And now we light up these places. This is tough. Hopefully no lava lake to spook us nearby. And this is just dead end. Okay. Alright, now let's go back. There are villagers on top though. I am wondering where this is, all things considered. This is a savanna. I don't quite remember where our house is in the overworld. Right, now we can make our way slowly outside. While putting lights with us. This is iron ore. Oops, speaking of, let's make sure to put these in our inventory so they're not really clogging up the space of our stuff. More iron. Always want that. I think that was silver earlier. Yep, these are silver. Don't know how to use them yet, but we will find out eventually how to use them. And I think clutter is one where you can technically a mod pack that gives you decorations, I guess. Well, we'll see. I have made a few ingots of these back at home when we came back up. Okay. Alright, more stuff. Good, good. Maybe I should just make a box entirely just for redstone. and the cinnabar stuff. Alright, there's gold there that I missed. We'll need these for our nether expedition. Speaking of which, is like the way to generate frog lice, is it still the same as putting frogs in Bastion? So they could eat the magma slimes and whatnot. Because if that's the case, then that's gonna be another big a big event we're gonna have to undertake if I want to use frog lights for my builds anyway. Right now I do have a poll up there for like at least asking if I were ever to make a mega build in this mod pack, what would you think? What would you all think? Or what would you all like it to be anyway? So if you guys feel like giving input, things that are possible, of course, not, you know, not very very outrageous ones. Well, yeah. I'm still thinking of like what I want to build myself if I ever get around into making one. So we shall see. Oh, this is lapis lazuli. We need that. We need a lot of lapis lazuli. You know what? Because last time, yesterday actually, just yesterday, literally just yesterday, I turned a lot of my lapis lazuli into black dye. I mean, into blue dye. So it's just like I messed up very badly. So I'm over here trying to dig for more diamonds and trying to make up for the fact that I goofed up, and I goofed up yet again. You know why? Because this bag is not for ores. Man, a lot of goofing up today. Oh wait, this is intended. It's intended for that to be there. That is my equipment bag, where I make sudden equipment, emergency equipment, to replace the stuff that I'm using in here if they break. That way we can be in this cave for a long time, and I will be here for a while. I think I've said that numerous times. So okay, getting more gold. I wonder if I can get to make like a house for my piglin friends in the nether. There's honestly a lot of stuff that we can do. Just endlessly make builds for every type of building that I use in the game. Alright, this is a dark spot. Let's make sure this is lit up so we're not getting the all of a sudden mob spawn on us. Okay. Alright, here's some more lapis lazuli. Oh, only one. Okay. We don't mind. Although I do need to replenish the things that I have wasted last time. So, oops. Okay. Let's go back out. While getting this. The cave music is definitely very ominous. Oh, this is silver. Let's get this. We need to get that. Not really like big need, but it'll be convenient if we have it. Alright, let's put our bed in our hotbar again. And make sure to put it down when we are free to do so. And there's another archer. Alright. That went much better than my usual. So hopefully that means I'm actually getting better at dealing with them now, and not just I'm just getting better because I can see them. Oops. Alright, this looks like oops. Alright, is there a spawner in here? No. There's just very dark in here. Although, wait a minute. Just a second. What is this? Excuse me. Is this? This is another one of those. Another one of those, what do you call that? Mine shaft. But this time it's very leafy. It's very leafy in comparison to the previous ones that we've seen. I see. So they vary in appearance as well. Yeah, we're not messing with that. Did the creeper just hide? Oh, yeah, I'm not messing with that. Dust buns, minomite. There's seeds in here. Flax seeds. Ooh, what's that? Alright, let's just get everything. Put that here. Put the rest of them in this bag. That way we're not lacking in space. And then go back to where we came from. I did not expect there being a way to here from where I was, which is here. There it is. Found myself my my entrance exit. I don't know which one it is, but here we are. Okay. Oh, and there's also a little bit of a tunnel way around here, a tunnel around here with goodies that we can get, and a dead end. Okay, now let's get the goodies since it's a dead end. What is this? Oh, it's deep slate iron ore. Man, they look so different from basically look like from that side. I thought it was a different ore, basically. So, alright, let's try gathering them. There's an amethyst geode nearby. Could always use that. And here. This is silver. Okay, I thought this was... I gotta lie, I thought this was just lichen. I was wrong. I'm glad I checked that out. Right, more redstone. More gold. Oh, and this is probably part of those tunnels up there. And that pretty much destroyed the integrity of that gravel bunch right there. Let's just make sure that we're not getting the random mob spawn while we're clearing out. Alright, here we are again. Here's some string. And we go here. What is this? Limestone? Crimsite? Well, these look like ore. This is my first time seeing these. I don't think I've seen this anywhere. So we're definitely grabbing these. I know diamonds are what we came here for, but these are rare rocks. Can use them. Oops, that's also a limestone up there. Let's destroy that. Ooh, there's like a big node here of sorts. Can we only dig this down here? I'm really not sure, but I have grabbed quite a few. Then I put that here. And then we try to get more. More that we can carry anyway. I don't know what these exactly do quite yet, but I'm gonna find out. Eventually we'll dabble on the other mods, so it'd be in best interest to have the create ores with us before we need them. These are redstone. Oh! Oh my god. Whew. This is cinnabar. Oops. And then this is our normal pathway here. Oh wait, these are lapis lazuli. We need to get these. Lots of ore. Ore galore. Makes it worth. Makes it worth coming all the way here. Alright. Nice. Day 168. Day 168 of us messing around in here. Been a long while. Considering when we're here at day 1. Also, these are the create stuff. I'm just bringing back like maybe a couple of them to see, because I'm not sure whether you can make something out of these blocks. I'm assuming that they can be used to create a lot of the create machines, or what? I think it was create decorations was in here. I'm not really sure, but we are gathering them all the same. All right, we put them in our inventory. We have like 40-ish of this stone. We need more of the sand. Wait, limestone? Right, limestone. We need more of these things. But at the very least, now we know where to get them. I don't know what they're for yet, but I now at least know where I can get some of these blocks if we ever end up needing them. More ore. I wonder why zinc is so abundant. I thought like it would be something rare, but I wonder why. Maybe it's a common block or ingot used to make things in that mod. I don't, as you guys probably see, like I don't gather all of them. Like sometimes I ignore redstone too. But like sometimes I get the urge to grab some of them because my brain is like, oh, like I think it's called FOMO, or fear of missing out, or like just me having the hoarding tendencies. That's why from time to time I gather them again. All right, now that we have cleared that up, let's go get some of the more interesting ores down here. We are in an upper layer from where diamonds spawn, but I was curious as to what ores I can grab here, and there was a singular diamond at the side too, so I consider that good enough. All right, take that iron, take that gold. Man, we're gonna have to go for a coal mining session. Oh, and of course, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. What? Okay. Alright. Sometimes, well, not sometimes. I think I just really need a ranged weapon too at this point. Just so if I could see these guys, I could just snipe them from afar in safety instead of what I'm doing right now. Alright, that ended relatively well. Oh, hi, Emily. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. Woo! But yeah, we are risking life and limb here. But yes, I do need a bow. I need to get an enchanted bow, so because I could see them from afar. It's just I can't engage them from afar is the problem. And because I can't do that, I keep winding up in situations where like they almost kill me, or for that fact, they do kill me. So okay, we've gotten that silver. Now we get some more of these. Hehe, our piglin friends are gonna be so happy when I start feeding them all this gold. Well, I have to ensure that I can get there, and I'm not actually sure whether the Nether would look the same as the normal Nether in normal Minecraft, because this is a modded series. So. Whoop! Oh! I hear my shield broke. Oh no. Alright. Alright, we're fine, we're good. We live. Uh-oh. What is happening? Okay. I'm like, why does my character keep crunching on the on the potatoes? It appears that my client is lagging a little bit. Alright, so let's make sure to replace our armor, because it'll be really bad if we got caught up in here without a shield. And this is why I made extras yesterday before I went down here again, just because I knew, or rather from physical experience, it does track that you know. Oh, technically there is a bow here that I could use, and then some few arrows I can have in my inventory. All right, so we're going to use these. All right, grab that, and then we have a bow just in case, so I can at least shoot something. It's not enchanted. It is not enchanted, but this will suffice to. Oops, that's a really deep hole. Let's not mess with that. But yeah, the bow would at least suffice to help deter the skeletons, because I seem to be running afoul of them a lot. So okay, here we go. More areas to spam torches on. Oh, I see this zombie dude. Okay. I see you guys over there. That's it. Alright, we did it. Let's light up these spots so we're not getting messed up by these guys. I can hear a lot of them. Woo! Okay. We're fine, we're cool. Alright, we're alive. We're alive. We're alive. Woo! It's so hectic dealing with these guys. Well, at least it's not like... I think I would rather a group of 3 zombies than fighting a group of like 3 skeleton archers, because the skeleton archers right now really bad for me. My nemesis actually in this game. Wait, did that guy just actually drop like a iron block? I mean, an iron ingot? I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, now these are way too close to each other, so we don't need that. Let's put that here. Now we put more torches down here, so we light these places up. So we lessen the chances of mobs spawning at us. Okay. We're right here. And you're on full armor. Cool. Why are you... Both of you guys are in full armor. The hell? How are you guys wearing more fancy stuff than me? I mean, I guess it's easy for that to happen as a mob, but yeah. 2 straight up, like, gold equipped, like, zombies. Like, what the heck? Alright. We are lighting up these spots. That should help stave off the mobs for a bit. Granted, I don't think we can light everything in here, but we shall do so, or attempt to do the best that we can. That way we don't get bothered when we have to mine the ore out of the walls. Also, I think this is definitely way higher up. I can see some diamonds up there, but I don't know how to reach that one. Aside from, perhaps... Oh, look! Another gold-wearing zombie! How are you guys getting all of these fancy stuff? Oh, I see diamonds over there. What the? Alright, I need to back up a little bit. My bed's on the back, so we're fine. Okay. Alrighty. Where is that other guy? They're down there from what it looks like. Alright, let's put some torches up here. That way we don't get the surprise. The surprise. Haha, I'm up here, mob. Okay. There is that archer. Let's put some torches here. Seems to be the way to get here. Oh! What the heck? Well, I did not shield fast enough, clearly, to prevent that from happening. But luckily, it's just nearby. But this is goofy. Oh. Alright, you guys, there's a lot of you coming out from there. Is there a spawner there, boys? Holy. Alright, I'm cool. Alright, I need some diamonds, okay. Let's light up this place. Man, these guys. Wait, I don't think I turned like fast enough for that creeper before it exploded, so that's why I'm a big goner right now. Although this is a very far upper area, so I probably don't want to go here for now. I just want to check and see what's on the outer side of areas. Oh, this is a lapis lazuli, so we'll definitely take that. But where is this? What the heck? Where am I? Oh, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Get away from me. Okay. Whew. What the? clearly something can come up from here. Alright, now I need to recharge. Recharge my items a bit. I don't have any more torches, so gotta fix that. Gotta go back and then fix that. But at least for the most part, this upper area is lit up already. So we can technically start by mining these ores that we see from here. And then going backwards a little bit. Going back to that portion of the cave a little bit. Whew! We're finding a lot under here. Okay, so this is now my trash can. Don't need this, don't need that, don't need that. Can go here, don't need that. We'll take this back. The arrows I'm taking just because the arrows are 100% useful. But we need to make torches. And to make torches, we need coal, and then we need a bunch of sticks. Now with that, we make this, and then we have stacks of torches again. Alright. Now we can resume our silly little journey. Let's pick up my bed, and then we'll put the bed, let's put the bed on the hotbar again, like this. And now we dig. We'll dig to that side that we went to eventually. It's just that, like, I have lit up enough of this place that I can, like, work on getting the stuff that I can see, that is visible in here. So, oh, there's a small pathway here too, with lots of stuff. Also, with a fucking spawner. Oh! Alright, love that. Oh, let's sleep actually. Alright. We're day 169, a little early because I did sleep it off. But 169. Also, look, there's a lot of, oh, another horse armor. Bless. We're taking that for sure. Unironically, like, I've been gathering all these horse armor, made a horse stable, put on horse armors on the horses, yet never rode an actual horse to move around in the world. I should definitely try doing that. Some of these are hardcore junk, man. Well, at least this is a bucket. I can always use that. Right, and you all go in here. Also, more leads is always appreciated. Right, now we can take these gold. Yeah, lots of those funky spawners in here, that's for sure. This is like, I didn't even keep count of how many we've already found in here. But there was 2 at the start of us, like, trying to deep dive into mines in here. So it's very, very hectic whenever you come across one. So we're taking this silver ore. Nice. More gold. At this point, like, we need to make a chest separate for redstone. We already have a chest separate for ingots, and then probably for coal as well eventually when we do a big dig for just coal. Alright, we've dug up a little bit here. We're gonna ignore the zinc for now and take more iron in here. Iron good. Iron good, redstone good. Let's stick them when we can anyway, although I'm not really going out of my way. Okay. Remember to put our bed in our hot bar because we don't want funny accidents happening. Haha. I don't want to go back down here for 10 minutes from from overground like yesterday. Yesterday I forgot my bed. I forgot to put down my bed while I was fighting skeletons. And they got me. And then it took me 10 minutes ish to get back here from above. So it's just like, yeah, we should not forget the bed. Though sometimes when I'm talking a lot while doing all this, it's like, yeah, I forget. And therefore, we are here. Yes. Now we are leveling. I should be happy getting levels back, but as I've said, I don't get to keep these EXP for a long time. Due to my very, very interesting habits. Like, if there was a way I could just make bottled EXP, I totally would, because EXP does not, it does not stay on my character for a while. I literally have to make an EXP farm in order for me to, like, be able to keep them. And that's why a hardcore run is probably out of the question for me. Because I can already see it. We're going to just continuously restart over and over and over because of my silly. My habitual silliness. I'm not sure how many of y'all are interested in, like, yeah, I'm gonna try to make a hardcore world. Like, it's probably so hard to, it's very probably difficult to, like, get attached to that kind of run, because just like, you just know that I can't keep alive in a world for a single episode. Or a single stream session even. Just 3.5 hours. I don't think I could do that without, like, actually perishing. Yep, there goes that guy. And this guy too. Yep. Yeah, I guess I should put some torches here, that way they don't spawn in here. Okay, now let's go back up and take some of the ore that we see up here. Granted, I think this is just like some iron, but we'll take that. Anything that would let me just not have to make an iron farm without easy villagers. I can do it. I've done it before. It's just so much work. It's so much work. That said, it is very good benefit to have your own, like, villager trading hall. That's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort I'm not willing to put. At the moment, anyway. Unless y'all are interested in watching me just, like, do maybe... I think it's going to be a week-long project. Like, if I were to actually make a villager trading hall, I think it'll be a week-long project. And, like, most of that stream sessions will just involve me wrangling villagers. And getting angry at them because they don't want to move where I want to move them. Right. More iron. More iron. Cool. We're getting material rich at the very least, so I'm cool with that. Although this is the normal stone levels now. I'm way high up, actually. The initial diamond mining has now become just random mining. At this point. But I'm fine with that. Makes things fun. And with this around here, I think we're able to actually find coal if we get a little higher. Yep, there it goes. It's hard to really get the distance from creepers and then where they blow up. Okay. This is the bottom. Let me think. Yeah, let's get the silver and the stuff. I'm kinda like a little bit leery around here because like I can get shot from there. And I have no way of lighting that area up quite yet. So let's be careful. Right, it's just 1 silver, so we can go back pretty much immediately. Ah, and some coal. Nice. We can always use coal. Coal is very valuable at the lower levels of the mines. Coal is how you replenish your torches. Coal is how you smelt emergency iron. Whenever you have to replace your shields and stuff. Very valuable thing. Alright, let's put them here. Then let's get the rest of these iron. Let me just adjust the headset. Sorry for making those sounds. Alright. And we've gotten most of the stuff on there. This is also tidied up. Now we go back down to where we kinda were earlier. I think it was around lower around here. Yep, this is where it was, where we died fighting a couple of zombies. And we were progressing a bit around here. Where is that coming from? Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Hi, Dennis. I'm currently in a pickle. So give me a moment. There we go. All right. All right, we're in the clear now. Ah! Okay. All right. That guy is messed up. All right, let's put down our bed here. I swear you guys hit so hard. Ooh. Oh, oops. That's not what I want to do. All right. We're safe for now. But yeah, hi Dennis. What's up? Hopefully you've been doing well. Eep. Alright. What is happening here and why are you all swarming? Let's light this up. Jesus Christ. I can't deal with the all of a sudden a lot of mobs. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just just in here mining and whatnot, and facing the occasional like mobs of sorts. Where the hell are you guys from? Okay, I think that guy fell in the water. Okay, so we're cool now. But I'm doing all right. Day's been good. Glad to hear you're all right too. All right, found some diamonds. That's good. This is what we initially came here for, and we're just messing around now. Alright. Yeah, these mob parties aren't fun. They scary. Right, now we go back a little bit to go on that cave that we found earlier. Or this particular pathway, anyway. I thought I saw some interesting ores in here. Right, let's like... Oh! An amethyst geode. Let's crack it up. Let's make sure to not hit a budding amethyst. And there we go. Another nice, neat collection of amethyst nodes. Hopefully nothing really too... Okay, there's no extra pathways in here. Have I seen the latest snapshot in MC? No, I actually have not played vanilla since... What was that update that had the armadillos plus the different colored like doggos? That was the last like update that I've actually played in vanilla Minecraft, which I should really make a playthrough for vanilla Minecraft because I have been wanting to kind of like make a forever world kind of stuff, but I feel like it's a little very time consuming to juggle together with like a modded series. So, but I am very interested. The snapshot, they're gonna add copper variants for iron bars, and there's gonna green torches. Oh my god, they're finally going to implement the copper golems. Wow. That's so good. Green lanterns. Oh my god, that's so good. I'm so excited. Yeah, I definitely wanna try out doing a vanilla playthrough eventually. The copper golem is gonna be reworked though, so it won't be the same as seen the okay. I see. Hopefully they cuz I have forgotten what the copper golem technically did, but I hope that, you know, it would purely be it will be better. They might be might huh, big might, but I'm rooting for my fellow people who wanted the moo blooms, the yellow cows. I really wanted those cows to win, man. Oh yeah, I'm glad that they are doing or taking that route for the mobs because the designs are very interesting, you know. It's just a shame that like at the time, at the very least, which they're correcting course now, you know. Originally the copper golems just press buttons, but in the snapshots they're gonna sort the chest for you. They're gonna sort the chest for you. Yes, that's so good. That is actually making me so excited. I am definitely making a vanilla Minecraft playthrough because of that. These snapshots sound way too good. Yeah, they have been. They have been. And again, like I think a lot of like Minecraft creators have also stated, or at least like in the past, with regards to the mob votes in general, it's like all of the mobs look interesting and whatnot. So like even if like there's mob voting, it should just be the order of how the mobs or when the mobs will be in, and not like whether one mob is going to exist or not. At the very least. Some say, "Oh, come on. Like it's just the game evolving a little bit, I feel, you know? Like I guess like for people cuz technically like I'm a 1.14 baby. Like I got into Minecraft due to friends like recommending me uh back at 1.14 at the villager like update, and before, just right before the B update. I feel like while like it's not exactly the same, I see, like it's not exactly the same game as it was before. I feel like innovation like this is something that's good for the lifetime of the game, because in reality, right, like Minecraft is a very, at the very least from my opinion, of course, Minecraft is a very big sandbox that you could just do a lot of stuff with building, with like mobs, with pets and whatnot. So it's like I feel like it's good, it's healthy for the game to keep evolving and not just staying at the same place. But that is my opinion though. So I am very, at the very least, I am very happy at the direction that it is taking. Yes, I feel like it's very quality of life updates. Now if they could just hear me out, put the bag the bag mods in the game too, I would be so happy. Well, that's just me because I'm a hoarder, so inventory space is not something I'm really good at. So, but yeah, that's really good news to hear. It makes me very excited for the game even further. You can craft leads and saddles and leads. Oh yeah, if I heard it correctly, like you can lead a boat now too, right? So you could just put a boat in land. Oh my god, moving villagers will probably be so much easier by being able to put them on boats and then just dragging the leads with said boats. Or dragging the boats with said leads. Excuse me, what? You got that backwards. But yeah. Yeah. I see. That's really good. I've been missing out on a lot. I should definitely play vanilla again. Also, is that a fucking... That's definitely going to be a spawner. Whew. But yeah. I see though. That's really good. Makes me excited for the game in general. I'm a vanilla guy, so you got all the info. I appreciate you letting me know. Because while I do enjoy vanilla, I like the graphical updates that mods can give. That and like extra structures and whatnot. So I'm not really like it's not that I don't like Minecraft without mods, but the mods definitely enhance the experience. But yeah, hearing that all in vanilla is just like, oh my god, I want to play. I want to play. I want to make a vanilla world again. I have made. Hmm? Yeah, as fair as someone who plays Cobblemon. Yeah, Cobblemon is also good. I just haven't gotten too far in Cobblemon, but I have tried a little bit of it, and it was big fun. Plushie! We got a plushie. It was big fun. So, Pokemon fan? Yes, Pokemon fan. Played Pokemon since the third generation, so Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire. I have played those. Yep. And then there's a new like Arceus like game coming out soonish too. Though I don't have the Switch. I do have the base Switch though, so I can most likely play it there. Hopefully, with good performance. You're doing a playthrough of Ultra Moon in your personal time. Yeah, I think I have. Wait, I think I have Ultra Sun. So on the DS. So yeah, very good. I think I have like what was the Ruby and Sapphire remakes as well. Legend. Yeah. There's going to be another one like that's it it's going to be held in Lumio City, but I forgot the specific title. Was it Sea Legends? Forgot. But they're going to release a new one. Also, I put that in the wrong inventory. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is Sea Legends. I'm so bad with names. I'm so bad with names. Going back to yeah. Yes, we are going back to Kalos. I personally have never played Gen 6, like where Kalos was, so I am pretty excited on seeing like what it has. So I'm curious. Also, we're finding saddles like crazy. Holy. Mega Evos are gonna come back again. Yeah, they are showcasing some Mega Evolutions if I recall correctly on the some of the Nintendo Directs. I have not watched them personally, but cuz I lurk on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Oh, you haven't played Gen 9? I see. I lurk on the Gen 9 like subreddit a lot, and they're talking about the mega evolutions for Z Legends. So Gen 9 is pretty fun. Yeah. They're all cute, at least for me anyway, because like I've never been like nitpicky, or maybe there's a few designs that I'm a little bit nitpicky at, like looking at you, Trubbish, by the way. But ultimately, Pokemon are Pokemon. You love the starters, but you haven't seen a lot. Yeah, I think the only one left out from the starters. Oh yeah, I've seen a few episodes from the anime. Yeah, I haven't watched the anime in a long, long time and whatnot. I I I think I've stopped watching the anime like what, mid Hoenn. So Ash was still in Hoenn at the time. He was still with May and the little brother in person. I forget that dude's name, but yeah. You could watch the Alola anime maybe. Yeah, that's for sure. I just feel like, because I've seen a little bit of what like Ash looked like in the Kalos League, in and then seeing that and then going to Alola was. I remember when he was in Unova. Yeah, with Iris, because I think like she was one of the companions of Ash at the time. Yeah. I feel like Ash's best incarnation was definitely the one at Kalos. Iris was Irish Shader. Yeah. I'm over here. Over here geeking out about Pokemon. But yeah, I feel like Ash's best incarnation, or like the best appearance anyway, just appearance, is Kalos. Black and White just reverted back to Kanto as being all cocky, naive, and not being humble or something like in Kalos. Yeah. Yeah. I like it when he shows the experience of like having dealt with multiple Pokemon leagues in a row now, because he has been at it for years. So I am hoping that he would put the experience to good use. Okay. I think this is the rear end of the cave, which we have lit up. Yes. I should definitely spend some time. You know what? When the new snapshot, or rather, when the new update comes out, that's when I'm gonna start like a new vanilla playthrough. No! Oh, rest in peace. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah. He did such a good job voicing those characters too. A legacy that will be remembered, that's for sure. Ooh. Man, that's so sad. Right. At least I didn't drop myself from above either. I have a bad habit of doing that. Okay. I think we've seen a lot of what's up here. Let's take a look at that cave a little bit more, and then we'll head off. Lower. A little lower ground. That way we can go back to finding more diamonds. Funny fact, your first game was Emerald? It's just a raw. Oh, I see. I was luckily able to play Emerald, or rather, I think my first actual game was from a GBA that I actually owned. The Game Boy Advance that I actually owned was Sapphire. The other Pokemon I was able to play was Leaf Green, but the console belonged to my younger cousin, basically. So, and I was helping her out on her run through the game. back when she was very, very young. So, it was fun. Would have loved to own the GBA or 3DS. Yeah, they had some very good games, in my opinion. That and like the Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby remakes were wonderful. They were really good remakes. I'd say that. Yeah. It really makes me sad for you know, for the remakes of Sinnoh, Generation 4 Platinum, for Pearl and Diamond as well, you know? Cuz it's just not the same. Like it's not, or I feel like, you know, it's technically a nice remaster, but like eh, just not my style, I guess. Being pissed about the national decks, yeah. And then they revealed that basically it was, you know, for the DLC. It was the DLC stuff and whatnot. I have like Sword and Shield myself, so, and having played through those DLCs, they're not that bad, but it's definitely like you know, a little if you will. But the other one, the one where the one where the setting is at the tundra, that one was really good. The other one felt like a extra map that you could just explore and whatnot, although you do get a free legendary from it that you can take care of. Sword and Shield was pretty though. Gonna do a ton. They're gonna add a ton of Pokemon back. Oh, I see. Man, that's sad. Well, hopefully now that they have Switch 2, you know, they would go all out on the visual, you know, on the visuals of the game itself. But we shall see. They were even gonna add a pink Rotom Dex. No, they didn't. They did not, unfortunately. The one thing I loved about Sword and Shield though was, and is completely lacking in Scarlet and Violet, is the fact that you could dress your character in different outfits. Like, I get it, like Generation 9, it takes place on a school setting, but like I would have loved to be able to, aside from the appearance, right? No, you can't like, there's only different types of uniforms, so maybe 4 of them. Yeah. And then you can only adjust your uniforms. That, and depending on which version you have for Generation 9. For example, I have Scarlet. The uniform that I can wear always has orange hues on it. Whereas if you play Violet, your colors are also violet. Yeah, it's very odd in my opinion. Yeah, it's a very odd choice considering that like the previous main line, which is Sword and Shield, granted you freedom on what kind of like clothing that you wanted to wear. Plus like being able to edit your character's like hair, your eyes, and whatnot, you know? So you love camp and making curries, and yeah, that's really fun too. Sandwich making is in Scarlet and Violet, it's an option. It is an option. It's a very, very funny mini game. So I'm gonna say this because I've played like both a little bit, or at least like I've played like Sword and Shield. Well, I played Sword in particular, and then I have Scarlet. If you like curry making in Sword and Shield, please lower your expectations for sandwich making. That's all I'll say. It's fun. Like being able to place like the toppings by yourself and the bread is fun, but it will initially look a little goofy at the start. That said, sandwich making is very, very convenient because it gives you a lot of good buffs for catching in general, making a certain type of like Pokemon moves like much more strong, or like Pokemon types much more stronger and whatnot. Sandwich making is actually very convenient on that respect. I just wish that the visuals were just a little better. That's all. But otherwise, like it's okay at best. Nemona is pretty badass. Yes, she is. Nemona is very, very Goku coded. If you ever watch like if you ever watch like Dragon Ball Z, like she is that friend. Female Goku, yeah. She is that friend. That said, in my opinion, if you were like on the fence of like trying out Scarlet and Violet, they have one of the better, like if you get if you like the themes that the game will offer you, Scarlet and Violet actually has a rather good story in my opinion. It's definitely worth trying out for that. Good story, at least an interesting set of characters, interesting set of like friend characters. Uh as far as like my personal experience with Scarlet and Violet on on just the Switch, because I don't have a Switch 2. For Switch 2, according to streamers that I have watched in YouTube and in Twitch, the performance has definitely been better. A lot in Switch 2. For the Switch, personally, I've never had like too big of a problem running the game. I don't think it crashed on me once either. But performance-wise, it's definitely better if you have the better the better console, or like the more stronger console, if you will. So I think you will get to enjoy it better with the stronger stuff. But yes, it was okay when I ran it though. Just know that Switch has like its limitations, and it will definitely reflect on the game itself. Oh, you won it? Nice. That congratulations. That's so great. Yeah. I see. You won the Switch Steam Deck console. That's really nice. You can run a lot of things with that, and you can play on like while you're technically like on bed too. So it's just like it's the ultimate comfy console. You could just run a lot of things with the game, or with the console in general. So all right, where am I? Where am I? Where am I going actually? Let's go here. Go back up. I think I've smothered out everything up top. Now we can go up here, I suppose. Check out the surrounding area. This is just a lake of lava. 3DS Smash properly without a keyboard. Yeah. Always the joy of being able to play things better on like a built-in controller of sorts. Alright. We bridging again, people. Ah. I almost destroyed that water bucket. Okay. Nothing here too much, just a lot of lava. And that guy seems to be in trouble right there. Why are you guys spawning up there? Oh, it's because there's a water node up here. Oh. These poor glow squids, man. They're just spawning in here. Alright, nothing else in here. Could be something in here, perhaps? Alright. Are there any rules for the Discord server? I think I did put like a couple in there, but like I don't talk too much though, so I'm so sorry about that. But I think there's like some listed before you get to type in the chat. So long as those are met, like I generally don't mind. My mod is also there too, so you can ask him whenever he's available there. So, but yeah, just no self promotions and whatnot. So, and generally just be respectful. All good. I'm pretty shy myself too. Like I'm streaming a lot and I yap a lot in here, but like I'm pretty much like an introvert myself. So, but yeah. Other than that, like feel free. You know, I appreciate you guys joining and whatnot. An art post and stuff. Did you make the art, or like is it just something you personally like found and you wanna share to basically everybody? Oops. Where am I? Ah, no silver, just my art renders. Okay. If that's the case, then feel free. I might make a channel for that as well, like once I finish streaming. So that way, like there's place for people to share stuff and interesting things. So yeah. Yep. But yeah, I shall welcome you once I'm a little more free. 171. Jesus, we're here for a while. Wait. Mythic upgrades. Alright. I know I'm getting more of these blocks, but I don't know actually what they're used for. But now that I see that they're from 4 mythic updates, excuse me, I can't speak. I need to bring back some of them. Just not the budding ones. Just not the budding ones as always. Don't we all? Yeah. It's very hilarious. Sometimes too, when like I have to watch like a certain portion, it's just like, man, is that really what I said? You just get those moments, you know? It's really funny. Now, I do like calcite. Or somebody, like, in a conversation that you had, like, the other day, be like, man, you said this, and you're like, did I really? That happens way too much. Very wondrous. I'm collecting all this calcite for a build that I might do eventually. Till this day, I hate when I say crazy to just I see. Man. I feel that. Whoop. Lava lake. We're not messing with that. Alright. It's time to stop collecting all this calcite. I'm like, you know what? I've used this in a build before. Let me get that, actually. So I'm right here in a much more narrow pathway. We are going technically back to where we were initially set up. I wonder whether I should go south here instead. Okay. I've been like flippy floppy on the direction of where I need to go. Outside is so hard to. Yeah, it's such a nice white block. It's a nice alternative to say quartz. Because good luck like getting nether quartz like very early on in a Minecraft playthrough. Most especially if you don't have a lot of gold to spare, and like it's so difficult to deal with the ghasts and whatnot. So but yes, I do love calcite myself. I like the nether quartz and whatnot. Like there's a lot of like good like marble-ish like builds with calcite, and quartz was like it's just so hard to get very early on in the game. The bad thing about this too is like, oh, frog lights are a very good like light source, right? Like it's not too intrusive, especially the pink and the yellow colored ones and whatnot. But you have to drag a frog in the pits of in the pits of a bastion. For white block is diorite, polished diorite, smooth quartz, and calcite. I see. I love quartz and calcite. Diorite, polished diorite is also pretty good in my opinion. Alright, where the hell are we? Okay. We are crossing this big lake. Wait, no. We need to be a little further south though. That's where I wanted to go. Like, there are good builds with it. Wonder, did they announce a new biome or like a new tree or something? Or no? For the new snapshot. Not yet? Okay, I see. I was just wondering whether they did something extra for the old biomes, or like they're gonna add new biomes and whatnot. I see though. Maybe eventually they'll get around that. I'll have to wait. Right, this is the lava lake I wanted to go at. Biggin lava lake over here. The last biome they added was the mangrove. I see. Yeah. Not yet then. Gotcha. Appreciate you for letting me know. The pale guard. Oh, wait. I think it was that like whitish like biome with the mob that you can't actually destroy, if I recall correctly. I haven't played that update at all, so I've only heard of it from creators, like fellow like you know, Minecraft streamers and whatnot. So you need to break his heart that's hidden in the oh, I see. So it's like a maze like enemy compared to like say the warden, where you could just literally hit a warden and then destroy said warden. Oh, this lava is ooh, it's spreading. I did not allow you to spread. Honestly, the mob does 0 damage if you have netherite, so it's not OP like warden. Oh, okay. Yeah, the warden is so scary because like the warden could just fold you. Even when you have netherite. I think the most like I've ever done to a warden was literally put a bed in the ancient city and just keep hitting it. Keep going back to my stuff and hitting it. That's the most I've ever done to a warden. They're cool pets? Ooh. Pets, you say? I see. We're getting across bit by bit, but I don't see any sparkle of diamond or whatsoever. We are at -54 though. Zoo animal moment. Right. I'm just hoping it's not another, like, frog situation. Where, like, oh, it drops a very nice item, but in order to get this very nice item, you have to do something very, very difficult. Off topic, but what's my first shiny in Pokemon? Shiny that I seen or shiny that I actually captured? Shiny that I actually personally attained. Okay. It was a shiny Spoink in Pokemon Sapphire. Was the first thing I ever, like, actually got. The first thing I ever seen was a shiny Regice that I failed to catch because I ran out of Pokeballs and the guy basically struggled to death. So, it was sad. It was really big sad because it was the first time I ever seen a shiny legendary. That Regice was so blue and I could not capture it. It just wasn't meant to be, is what I'd like to say. You again. Yeah, it was so bad. I was like, man, like, I wonder why was that differently colored. And then I found out. And then I found out that it was indeed that was basically what a shiny Pokemon was. A shiny Trico resetting your. Oh, I see. A shiny starter is definitely good. It makes the run a little special. But yeah, shiny legendaries are big sad though because like it's very random and you actually don't know whether you'll get a shiny one or not. So you have to continuously reset and you just don't get it. You just don't get it because like your Pokeballs failed you. You just didn't win the luck dice for it. It's so sad. Hunting for legendaries in the new Pokemon, I say new, but like it's Gen 9, that is. Hunting in Gen 9 is actually much more easier. You just don't get legendary, you just don't get legendary shinies though. But the normal shinies for Gen 9, so long as you know what to do, it's very easy to come across them. I remember doing the raids to get a shiny legendary when I was joining a streamer. Oh, I see. Yeah. I don't think I ever found like a shiny in Sword and Shield, actually. So, then again, I've played like Sword and Shield much less than I've actually played Scarlet and Violet. So, maybe it's just what do you call that? Like, just not good RNG in general, you know? Or maybe it's because I played it less that I don't have enough like or don't have a longer time. Wonder Trade. Oh, Harvest Moon Rises. Wonder Trading was so fun when I first discovered Sword and Shield because it's 30. Oh, is it like the one where you trade like a random Pokemon and you get a random one in return? Yeah. I love sending out starters for that one in particular. Because it's like, I'm hoping that maybe, oh, like I do have these like starter Pokemon. Hopefully somebody can make use of them, you know? And then you get back and then you trade them and then you get like the Wooloo, you know, that like that sheep Pokemon that you start out with in Sword and Shield, the one that you can get just from the starter area. That was funny. Still worth though. Wonder Trade, you can get some really good stuff. Or some, you know, version specifics. Or the version exclusives, as people would like to call it. Yeah. It's so easy to complete the decks. Yeah. So long as that trade exists and like you can breed like certain mons from it, like it's very genuinely like 100% easy to 100% a dex. in these games. It's just the legendaries I feel like are the only difficult ones. But even then, there's channels to actually like. I heard there was like certain room codes for you to be able to exchange legendaries and then get your legendary back as well. Right. Those were what I used to. I think I used that to get like a foreign ditto. That way, I did the Masuda method essentially to easily get some shinies via breeding. So I was lucky to get a Japanese ditto. And ever since then, like I've had that guy on lock whenever I have to breed like a shiny starter of sorts. Yes, it is very much still a thing in Generation 9. Yeah. So if you have a Ditto that you have in Sword and Shield that you can put in Pokemon Home, you can utilize that for shiny breeding in the game. Also, yeah, these are just literally just magma caves everywhere. Not even a lot of ore, so I think it's a good time to head back. I think you got a Pokeros? Yeah, that's very rare. I think I only got Pokeros once, and that was when I played at Pokemon Sapphire, and I never got it again after like playing throughout playing this entire time. I don't think I've ever gotten that again. So it's a very rare thing. Alright, let me put some ore in here. Put that. And we are going to head back up. Because I feel like I've exhausted a lot. Or at least like I've exhausted the ones that are just in here. The pathways. The ores in them. So it's probably a nice time to come back and enjoy the sun a little bit before before we head off on another expedition. I do have villagers. They're parked right beside my base actually. I just haven't like made a house for them yet. A house that you can I could send them bread and stuff like that. So, but I do have them. I have 2 of them to be precise. That could be my next project, although I've been kind of avoiding it like plague. Because villagers it's so difficult to make them go where you want them to go. So, but when you make use of them, they're really good. It's just big pain. Also, what the heck am I doing here? This is not where I wanted to go. Well, technically it is. Okay. It is. Yeah, ultimately it's a grind for the emeralds. And like, I tend to like villagers in a way where like, oh, it's a jump start to being able to... Oh, okay, I'm just lost now. All right, there it is. There's the way I was looking for. The villagers are just in modded, of course, because in vanilla Minecraft, yes, once you get like diamond, you're set. You just need to get netherite essentially from that point. But like in modded, it's a nice like, all right, like I have a baseline of like diamond gear, and then we can move on to other modded like equipments and whatnot. But in vanilla, like so long as you have diamonds and so long as you have like a system where you can trade with your villagers with the discounted prices, you're pretty much set for the entire game. So I think the much more difficult part of like villager, villager trading is that number one, you need to have villagers. That's not like too difficult because there's a lot of villages in the world. Sometimes you can even spawn. You can make a world and then you can spawn to a village pretty much immediately or right beside one. I've had experiences of those in vanilla. The difficult part lies in having to move said villagers to basically where you want them to be, Or say like, oh, okay. Thank you for coming by, Dennis. I appreciate you. Have a good evening. Rest well, alright? Take care of yourself as well. Alright. Bye! Alright, now we are heading back. I'm slightly lost. I don't... I don't remember where I came from. No, that's a emerald. That's the emerald stuff that I've gotten. So I remember now. Okay. Just follow the path of the obsidian that I have made throughout this entire journey. Yeah, I feel like going back up now. And hold on. Let's see. We got 17. It's not a bad amount, that's for sure. Hopefully it's enough to make some armor and whatnot. But yeah. I am good. We shall head back to the surface. And hopefully the surface is safe? Question mark? Alright, let's sleep. That way there's no phantoms that'll bite us. No phantoms equals good. Day 172 of our Minecraft journey. Oh. Hi, Visca. I haven't seen you in a bit. Yeah, I've had enough of the underground. I want some sun. I've been here. Oh, you have been. Okay. I see. Okay. But yeah. I have attained a few diamonds. But now I miss. Oh. This is one of the few times I'm so happy that I purposefully do not put my chat on my streams. Because first of all, I haven't actually like seen how to properly do it quite yet on the overlays and whatnot, so I have to test that out. And then there's this. But yes, I did accidentally put water down instead of my bed while fighting the skeletons, and it did give me a good fright. You caught me on that one, my my dear. But yes, honestly, I should like put like a small like chat box in my streams. That way, like at the very least, people can follow whatever I'm talking in VODs. Because like while it's not a problem in Twitch, it's probably a problem for when I put them on YouTube. Because they'd be like, what the heck is she talking about? There's nothing that basically denotes the context of the conversation. When they see it. Alright, where am I? Alright, this is the right way. Let's let them grow for a bit. What is that? Oh, I think I heard like a groan of some sort, so I'm like, huh? Alright, this is where we need to go. Upwards. Oh my god, guys, we're getting back up from here. It's been a long time. Been long sessions of grinding. Well, not really grinding. I'm just really mostly just chilling. Oops. For the most part. Just chilling and mining. Alright, this is the flower forest. And now, this is where we go. Head back up. Also, there's just a sheep there that's just stuck. This guy hasn't gotten out from there yet. Alright, I need to breathe. But yes, we are back in the surface. In the world of the living. We are back. And now, what should we focus on doing? Dennis did remind me I had my villagers. I should get them doing the villager breeder at the very least. That way they're in a much more safer spot, and they're in a spot where I can pivot them to join my colony, or rather join, right? I got so used to being a cat in Cisco. You forgot to bring a bucket of water. Yeah, you need to always bring like buckets of water. It's really good, I'm telling you. And like in in packs like these and in vanilla, water is your best friend for climbing up and down spaces that you normally don't wanna like build like ladders or like specific stairs for. And that's why like it's really bucket. That bucket is the first one of the first few things I make with iron in general, just because it's so useful. Also, I'm a very big like farmer, so it's one of the my immediate priorities whenever I have to make one. Alright, let me just drink some coffee. Oh, it's cold now. But yes, cat on Cisco is so good. Downright one of the very like the most efficient, one of the most efficient like races to go for in that mod pack. Ooh, we have a lot of chickens. Good. We need all of them. All of them. We'll be able to make proper food soon too. Well, I have to make my farms a little bigger, but relatively soon. Oh god. Also, I can feel the lag hitting me in here. Holy. There's too much mobs in these spaces. But that's why I put them generally away from my house. That way, I don't feel the lag as much. Alright, we're back home. And it's another tidying up time. Oh, okay. Hamster. I am back from my conquest. Hopefully you've been good here in the what I call my tavern anyway. Are you still mad at me? Don't worry. We'll be friends soon. The recurring meme of this channel is just me and me talking to the hamster. They're over here just looking at me. Oh, I was like, I hopefully did not forget my brown backpack in the underground. I would legitimately cry if I forgot it there. Man. Alright, we did. We're good. We're fine. I think it's in flowers. Right. I'm just hydrating myself. Alright, let's get the limestone in here. This in here. Oh, these eggs. I'll put in the food chest. Oh, that was a long journey-ish. I think I got like multiple bows because I was like, man, like what is this bow? Turns out it was an extra one. Alright. Oh, and here is another plushie that we can put here. This guy, La Cobra plushie. And I bet there's there's something new in the Squishy Friends section. Well, at least we're coming along in our little collection. Wow! Diamonds, gold, emerald, and a tall paper stack. What is this? Cluttered. Oh, it's a decoration of sorts. I wonder if... Look at that. That is a good decoration right there. Alright. Put that there, and then put that here. Now, we shall Where's the crafted items? No, it's not the crafted items. Wooden mats. We're going to put the redstone in a different spot. Just because there's going to be a whole lot of them. And we won't be able to contain them in a single chest, I feel. So redstone. Also, it doesn't feel like it, but it'll eventually come to the point where this space is going to be too small for us. So I was thinking whether maybe I should do edits to the base itself, or I should make the base bigger, or I could build a mega base. Like mega base, mega base. It's just I don't know how I want it to look like. So it's really a idea I'm turning in my head at the moment. But you'll see. We will see. We shall see. Excuse me. Alright, now let's get all of the stuff. Put them in here. The valuables that is saddles. Uh-huh. Oh, and the Minomite. I should have tried that out, I feel, in there while, you know. I need to be really careful with this one because this is actually a minecart with TNT. Alright, uh-huh. Just like that, you're not supposed to be there. Okay. Now we all put you in blocks. And then these seeds we put on the seed chest. Ooh, it's been a while since we've been outdoors. Goodness. I'm happy to see outdoors for a bit. Other valuables, crafted items. Alright, we are going to put our leads there. Glowberries. We'll put here. I should use that for decoration too. This one. Okay. Put twigs in here. Mushroom related in here. Mob drops in here. What is this dust bunny? Spelunkery. I feel like I've seen this before and I've had this before, but I just don't know where I put it. Definitely not there. Let's just put you in the valuables just in case. Put the extra food in the food chest. Little hamster. I can hear him at the back. Put the coal in there. These are not crafted items, so we can put them here. This is a crafted item. And so is this. Put that here. Equipment in here. Valuables with the name tags. These name tags will be very important for later, most especially if I actually go through with what I was planning for villager trading. Which I am thinking that we make it at the bottom of our mountain. So it's like an underground like laboratory of sorts, but I still have to tune out think of the finer details as to what and how I will build it underground. But there is some space to it. There's little caves that I can essentially place those villagers at, so I will think about it in depth. I am not too late. Hello, Wolfie. Hey, yo ho. You actually made it a little early. Earlier, that's for sure. Hopefully you've been well this evening. Somehow. That's good. Evening been alright. That's good to hear, as always. Crafted items. This one. Same here. Evening has been fine. My evening has been fine. I've been chilling. Also, I got tired of the mine. So now I've come back to the surface and started putting out stuff that I've gotten from underground. Yeah, I'm finally in the surface again. Can you believe it? I'm finally in the surface again. I'm a normal human being. I thought you said 3 hours ago, but not really 3 hours. It was. Yes, I have. I finally decided to touch grass in the game, so it qualifies, maybe. Oh, 8. All right, getting. Oops. All right. This is a lapis lazuli. I am not going to put that in the grinder again. Let me just make sure I have a rough diamond shard, just in case. Brace for your ears, everybody. This is going to be a big grinding sound. Hopefully it's not too loud, though. But yeah. I am thinking of doing some above surface builds at the moment. And then there's also the option of going to the nether and just checking out what is in there. What is near our nether portal. Well, I haven't made a nether portal yet, but I'm definitely intending to make one close by. So, and hopefully it's going to be a good biome and not scary biome. Alright, redstone in here. This one is already empty, so that's good. Yeah, we brought back a lot of stuff. Not enough coal, though, that's for sure. We need coal. I'm gonna joke here, like, now we have to dig for coal. It's never ending digging. Alright, let's remove that, put that there, move that, put that there. And then, wait. There's only 3 of them. Now let's make these into full gold. Let's make sure to arrange that here. See if we have enough. I don't think we have enough, but they'll manage. There we go. And then that, and we're done. But yes, I finally started touching grass. I'm just personally glad to go back to the surface again, because I've been digging for a long while underneath. Because I'm really trying to see, like, alright, like, I really want to get a lot of diamonds, but I did go through a very long length of ravine down there. And I did find a few. Like, it's not as if I didn't find any. Just not, like, it's not fully the amount that I would want. But we have them. We have some of them. And now I'm just tempted to basically throw the villagers and make them work. Because that is the easiest way of getting diamond gear. I am very tempted to do just that. Alright. Now let's make this into actual iron ingot. Well, not ores anyways. There we go. And 7 of them won't do, so... Oh, there we go. We can get more here. Oh, and this is just enough to make full on iron ores. We did get a respectable amount, so let us start cooking all of these. This is about to go boom. That's for sure. A lot of amethyst blocks. What is this doing here? Black size, crimsite. Yep. Now we can. Wait, it's an ingot. Ingots go here. Blocks go here. What is that over there? Nugget. I know this is to technically fix the grindstone, but I wonder what else can they be used for. Raw magnetite nugget. You can make a nugget. Loads your stone. What the heck? Hilarious, but I wonder what's that for. Makes me wonder. Okay. We're just cleaning up a little bit. Then I'm going to look at the villagers and decide whether I really want to deal with them. I think I have to at this point. There's no beating the bush around it. Because villagers is just really good for getting resources pretty much quickly. But in order for that to happen, we need to make them a nice and fancy house that they could safely be on. And I need to be really careful to not antagonize, you know, raiders wherever I'm at. Because it'll be really bad if I did. Okay. Put that here. I put this here. Then we'll put this right here. These are our bags empty. And we can take them again. Alright. Now that we've arranged our stuff, we still have a lot of food, so I don't have to worry about that right now. Yeah, loads of sheep, cows, chickens, and piggies. Let's take a look at where our villagers are at right now. They're down here, right in this slope, on that stone hut that I've made over there. I think I've pointed it a couple of times in our previous streams. So, now, what are we going to do? Oh, hi guys. You guys chilling over here? Yep, they're right here. They're resting right here. I kidnapped them from... One of them, I think I kidnapped from over here. And then one of them I took from here, basically. When I was exploring at a much more like earlier date of my streams. So, the bigger question is, where do we want to put the breeder at? Because we'll have to eventually like make a tunnel of sorts to have the villagers go to where I need them to go. Then maybe put beds. That way they can be properly lured in around here. So, you know what? Let's clean up this area. Clean up this whole area. And then start thinking about like what we want to build. What appearance anyways. So yeah, it seems that I just cannot escape the fact that I have to deal with villagers, so I might as well pretty much put in the work, I suppose, now that we're here. Alright. We're clearing out the grass and whatnot. Oh, these are pebbles. I need these grasses anyways for the chickens. So, these are hazelnuts. So, I intend to put the villager breeder around here, and then make the trading hall underneath this spot. I think that's what I want to do, so we shall try and endeavoring on doing that. But I've already cleared, well, it's not 100% really clearing the area, but like I'm flattening it for now. I'm just gonna get my well, I'm just gonna get my shovel, I think, back at the house. That way I can clean up this place even further. But yeah, we back the building again after like what, three? I think it was 3 streams of worth of just mining. So we're finally back. I've had my fill with mining. Now it's time to go back to building yet again. It's turning evening. Oh yeah, we should be able to deposit the flowers up here, so that'll be good. I think the hazelnut can be used to make like food or something, so I'm just gonna put that there. Pebble. Equipment. There we go. This is the iron shovel that I was given. And nothing else here. I guess I haven't actually made a stone shovel of as of yet, so yeah. Right. We shall sleep. And then we shall start clearing out that spot for building a villager breeder. Which it's not really that going to be that much. It's just going to be an entire like living space where the villagers cannot like run off from, and it's going to be filled with beds. But I want to make it look good. That way it's like a dorm or like a barracks of some sort. So I'm going to think about like how to probably build that. It's probably going to be made of the same wood yet again too. So it's the expected. It's going to be the expected thing. Why far away though? Because they make why this far away anyways? Like because they make a lot of noise. They make a lot of noise. I've tried building a villager trading hall literally right beside the base and like right next door. Viscarius has an experience with that where I made like a trading hall right beside like where our beds are and where the crafting tables are and whatnot. They never stop yapping. And frankly I don't want to listen to that all day. So we are going to build this away from our base. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a smidgy bit. Just a smidgen. And now let's clean up. Clean this little area up. This will be the ground level that we're going to do it. We're going to do that villaging breeder area at. And then if possible, like I'm going to build like a tunnel of sorts to transport them here with a minecart. But I still have to think about the specifics of like the build for that to be a thing. So we'll see. For now, I'm just readying a general layout of the general area of where I want to place the building at. Again, it's not going to be like too big or anything like that or fancy. It's just going to be here. Just prepared space for them. That way we can populate the area and then we can give them jobs once I carve out. I'm gonna hollow out this area. Then make it into like an underground, like a colony of sorts. Okay, put this here. I know this isn't really needed, but I like to plug holes where I put my buildings at. That way, it's an even ground. We'll remove this right here. Because technically, this is going to be the space we're going to put them. Okay. We're gonna remove this stone as well. So that's 5 spaces. And then this will be the front. The front of the little house that will maintain our villagers. There we go. Then maybe make one more. Alright, now we have the space. The space to which we are going to put our lovely people at. Now the bigger question is, what will be the layout for it? Questions. Okay. So, in order for them to go up to where I need them to be, I'm going to build like a... It's just going to be a small like stone-esque like pathway of sorts, which I will block once they reach the house in here. So, let's first build that barracks, shall we? Or I'm gonna get the materials to build said barracks so they can stay there. I'm not sure whether this build will be done in the same evening, but we shall try and do our best. That way I don't have to worry about like stuff too much and whatnot. And honestly, like if I can't like make, or if I feel like I'm too lazy to make an actual like villager trading hall with the complete with the zombie converter and everything like that, I could just trade them using the emeralds and melons. It's not that difficult, I feel. So okay, now we are looking at logs. Let's bring out a lot of our spruce. I think we have a lot of spruce logs at the moment. Yes, we do. We have the usual cherry logs as well. Oops. We need to make use of that like iron axe here. I think I go through like a lot of axes just trying to cut the trees up there, so definitely gotta capitalize on that. Alright, and then let's take the planks that we normally use for doing stuff. Not that one. The pine planks we can use, I guess. So put these here. Put that there. And then we bring our ladders just in case we need them. Okay. Now, our lovely little hamster is putting up a ruckus over there. Now that we have done that, let's okay. I was going to harvest some crops, but I feel like building or trying to see the layout first and see what we can do with it. I'll also terraform this to terraform and like add some grass to it eventually, but I just haven't been farming a lot to set some time for it. But yeah, down here will be where we will put the villager stuff at. Let's put some torches around. So I feel a little safer-ish because I'm like close to home, but technically a skeleton archer can easily fold me, so let's actually be a little cautious. And since the villagers are in the stone house, this should be fine. I don't have to really like work hard to keep them alive in there. Alright, so I'm thinking of put out my shovel and then put this out. And then put a bed out here. That way we can sleep whenever we can, or whenever we need to. And then put a crafting table, because we will be using that in our funny little building session. Drink some water, and now I feel like somebody knocked on my door by accident. Let's think of the layout. Now, oops. Kind of want it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to cut this down now. Because it'll hit here for sure. It'll be around this area for sure. But yeah. 9. 10 and then 11 perhaps. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Then do it like this. Do it like this, and then the house itself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'll cut this one thing at the edge here. Put that there, put that there, put that here. Okay, and then this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be 8 though, so I gotta be really careful with this one, because this is an even number. Alright. Let's go sleep. That way, there's sunlight, and mobs won't attack us. Okay, so... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's 9. I'm being silly. Sorry about that. I suppose this could be a little smaller, I guess. Considering this is just... no. And then, I'll put like a contraption of sorts here that can train. Or at least like put like a passenger over here. Inside, and the inside of this cave, once I've finished building this house and I've finished looking at the, or pretty much like setting out like a layout of sorts. But yeah, this is where the villagers are going to be, and where they're going to reproduce, where you give them food. And then this is where the minecart tracks are going to be from here. So we can put them back in here, or it could even be a tunnel, so long as we can isolate them going inwards to here. But yes, let us make the structure first. We'll do that. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to build our lovely little assistant dirt stuff in here. Put that up here, and then that. Then, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just ad-libbing this because I have no idea how I want this to look quite yet. But we shall see. I'm just gonna think up of a random image in my head and just let it roll. That would be here, that would be here. Okay. Now we do the same thing here. But not really. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it'll be something like this. And then something like this. Because this will be where we will give the food to our villagers. Right here. Alright. Let's fix the layout a bit. And then like this. There we go. That'll be our door. And this will be... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so one bed. Think about that. So say if I were to make a pillar here and a pillar here, then beds will be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Yeah, that should be good. I'm over here like actively talking to myself while thinking, so one of our funny ad-lib moments. 2, 3. It's just gonna be a smaller hut of sorts. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then do the same thing. Oops, and there goes our axe, and now we replace it with iron axe. 1, 2, 3. Then we are out of wood. Let's get more wood. Okay. Do that. 1, 2, 3. Like, this is really just like, honestly I could just make like a small like hut with beds, with unlimited beds in it, but I just want to be a little picky. Just because I'm me. I like doing things when they look good, basically. So here I am, trying to beautify the place. Right, that's done. And then we will get our pine plants. Well, we're gonna make pine logs actually. And what we'll do is make the floor into pine planks. I'm just gonna see how the color palette will look like. I'm very curious. Technically, I think I did this back at home, but like, it's not bad. It's a brighter brown, I think. Okay. But yes, this will be the bedrooms of our lovely villagers that we will employ in our shops. Big hee moment. And there we go. Our shovel broke. So now we make a new one. And I think that was an iron shovel too. That's why I don't bother like making iron tools, even if I know that, you know, they They technically are more better. They're faster. But I feel like it's a waste. Not until, like, perhaps I make an iron farm. But an iron farm is a beast by itself. So, a beast that I'm not sure whether I want to do that. So, yeah. Technically, it would make sense to build it. But do I want to build it? Probably not. I said it is a pain. So, okay. We're adding our lovely little floor here. Now that that's done, oh yeah, we put a floor, the pine here. Okay. Now we think about the insides of the house. How do we want that to look like? Also, this is going to be this. Actually, wait. That kind of looks a little funny. Put that. Put that. That. There we go. And that'll be it for that part. It's really like not like a very complicated building. I'm just being a little picky with how it looks like. But in reality, it's not a complicated building to make. Since it's just a bunch of bedrooms, pretty much, that the villagers will use. Bunch of bunk beds. Honestly, if I could make bunk beds, I would do that. But I don't think the villagers function that way, so we have to actually make it properly. Oops. Do that, and then do that. There we go. And that's the frame for the inner part. Now we do the same thing here, but 4 spaces of 4 instead of just 3. And a much more simpler line in here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oopsie. Alright. Oh, we can't sleep yet. Okay. Okay. Alright, now we do this. And cover this with that. Oops. There we go. Making the outer layer of our little home right here. We are day 176. Here, finally. Above ground after a long session of digging. But I find myself with more work when I came back up. Because resources won't make themselves unless you have villagers. So here we are. Okay. Now that we have made that, let's, because this is me right here. This is the only color palette that I'm making. All right. Now it's time for the pinkies to do what we do best. Oh, not just completely pink though. We'll need some of this still, and we will need some spruce ourselves. So let's keep this in our inventory. Okay. There you go. And then this will be that. Or rather, it'll be that. Or no, actually. it'll be like this. Then for here, then make windows like these. Oops. Cover two and then have them here. But this will be window panes though, instead of just normal fences that I usually do for the animal side. But yeah. This one will also be a big window-ish. Then this one will be technically covered. Cover right in here, and then we'll have to test it out what would work, but I feel like making 2 trapdoors here would work. Because if I recall correctly, villagers cannot go out, or at least cannot activate trapdoors by themselves. So what I did back when I was still playing vanilla was I did something sort of I need a wood on top of this. Maybe a vanilla, maybe this one, and then do that like that. This is what I did to keep villagers inside. But I can still enter. They cannot enter here, but I can still enter, so just do that. This is way too pinky. It's already too much of the same color. Let's do this. And then let's do the same thing for this too. That way it's not exactly the same. Okay. This is the outside of our house. And we're going to put this dirt here, because we're going to put stairs here instead. Or rather, we can actually like put a layer of dirt in here, put stairs, and then just make like a long hallway going in here, to here, and then beds in here. That way, the villagers would wander off there, and then they would just go naturally by themselves in here. So, for the rest of the building, it's going to be a rather simple build, but simple but pretty. Now, this is where the issue lies. 1, 2, 1, 2. And they have a big window here. Okay. I can technically put the cart around here, but for simplicity's sake, I kind of want it to be placed in here. That way it would just be much more smaller. The pathway will be smaller when we eventually have to make our little tunnel. So, this will look much more different than the rest. The windows will become like this, because this will be the pathway. This will be where the minecart would be. I have to install those manually, probably. But let us make our few finishing touches in the house. I say finishing touches, but like we're not nowhere near done. Trust me. I'm just referring to the amount of blocks, or rather the details that I want to put in them anyways. There we go. Good. Now it's not just pink, but half pink and half brown. There we go. This will be where the minecarts are. This will be windows of sorts, so they got something to look at. Okay. I'll remove this first because I'm gonna have to lure them here first. And now we can make the roof. which will probably be a little complicated than I think it's going to be for a bit. Okay. For our roof, oops. The usual pink and brown will do, as always. But let's make ourselves the stairs first. The stairs, the slabs, the usual stuff that we use for building. Okay. We don't have a lot of cherry stairs, that's for sure. So we're going to change that. We don't need a lot because I only use like the cherry ones for the accent anyways. And that's a button that I didn't need to make because I left something extra in there. And now we're at a funny amount of buttons now. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Now what we need a lot of is the spruce ones. So we actually use a lot more spruce in our builds than actual cherry blossoms. Okay. Half of this. That should be more than a stack. Should have a lot of material to make planks with. There we go. We're going to make this fairly simpler. That way it wouldn't require too much brain energy to make the roof. Something like that, or something like this perhaps, and then put that here. And then we make a big dirt ladder up here. This will be where we will put our roof at, the base of it anyway. 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we try to decide on a shape. A shape-ish of sorts. Do that, perhaps. Do that, and then we will this, I guess. Wait, no. Add a stair here, perhaps. Nope. Need to add a plank here, and then a stair here, and then a backward stair because this is going to be the middle, perhaps. Yep. Ow. Now what would that look like? A little bit of a crooked roof, but I think that'll do, actually. Okay, so now we follow that pattern. Honestly, could have just made this a whole, oops, not really, from what it looks like. Alright, let's sleep. Evening, yet again. It hits really quickly. Okay. Now, we do this. And then this. And then that. And then we destroy this. Ow! Holy! Ow! I am not a careful person. Oh, man. Alright. Okay. And hopefully they accept that there. No, they don't. They do not. Where is that stair that dropped? There it is. Damn, like, why am I taking so much fall damage? I don't understand. Okay. Oops. Now we do that, and then we do that. Now, also, let's make a separate set of ladders here at the sides. That way we can climb up the roof on a separate route. Like right here. Would be good. Okay, now we just have to do what we did on the other side, which is stair, put this, stairs, and then we're going to put a slab up here, and then 2 full blocks, and then a stair right here at the end. Then maybe, not sure about that, but there we go. I will probably have to change this roof right here because it's going to touch on this particular part too, so we will see. But is that an acceptable roof layout? Yeah, I kind of like that actually. I kind of like that. Alright, now let us continue doing the sides. This time with spruce. I'm glad at least like I was able to make a roof much more quicker than the previous other times. Because the other times I'm like, hey, I don't know whether I want to do this, whether I don't know whether I want to do that. I was very picky, so okay. Now I just have to follow the same pattern. Also, unfortunately, I mean, not that, you know, my builds are fine, although they're very simplistic, on the simplistic, cute side, I'd say. But like, I don't have a replay mod, or I don't have like another Minecraft account to actually like speed up this build and like just show the important bits from a different like a point of view, from a third-person point of view kind of stuff. So, unfortunately, what you see what I do here will be what it would look like. So, apologies for that. And what the heck did I do here? Okay. So, oh, okay. I messed up. Alright, that's not the slab part yet. This is the slab part. Now this is the whole part, and then this is the... what do you call it? This is the stairs. Right. Oops! Ow! Alright, let's just make... wait, no. We have some stairs. So, we still have some stairs. So, we are good. Uh-huh. Now... it's just a lot of like really following what I did on the previous layers, so it'll be just me placing blocks and trying to imitate them in certain spots. So honestly, I should probably do it like this. Oh, did I do that properly? Nope. My mouse was apparently on the whole block, on the whole plank itself, and not the stair one. So my bad about that. Alright, we continue. Make it a little faster by doing multiple layers at once. Oops. And then we do the whole block. And then we do the stairs. Alright. Let me grab that real quick. There we go. And now we do it with the pink blocks. With the cherry blossom, my beloved. Yes, because this is my favorite block. I keep building things with it. So, I don't think like I'll make a build without like spruce and this ever. So it's just my favorite. That's why I'm so happy when the cherry blossoms got released, because I'm like, yo, I've been looking for this type of wood for a while. So, alright, that's one roof layer done. Let's go do the other side. I still have to decide like what the front would technically look like after placing the details in. Okay. But this is just a fairly simple one. It's just a living quarters for, you know, for the villagers. It's not too complicated. The complicated part is actually, well, no. I mean, I suppose if I really wanted to make it complicated, like, the complicated part would be the tunnel inside and then pushing the villagers through in the structure that's going to be inside the cave. So, I suppose that would be the difficult portion. But, I digress. Right? Put that here, put the whole block in here, and then stairs. Alright. Oops. We fell inside. Now that we are doing this, we are going to put multiple layers of brown. Brown in here. Spruce in here. I keep calling them brown just because the color is just nice to mention. That there. That there. Just a slow succession of them. That, that, and that. Okay, now we are going to do full planks. And then we do the stairs. Dun 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 dun. That's the brown stuff done. Now we just need to do the cherry for the last part of the upper roof. We still kind of need to like figure out like what to do with the top portion, but I think I have an idea, a general idea of what I want to do with it. But, you know, bear with me for a little bit. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And then these are plank, well, the half slabs. And then these are the hole. And then these are the cherry stairs. And I have put myself below. Right. Now we do that because that is what we did for the other side. And then we put this in here. Put that. Then put the whole one. Nope, the whole one doesn't like that. Okay, so we put it here, I guess. And then we put a ridge here. I think that sort of looks better. Just need to put some trapdoors at the side of some sort, but yeah. General appearance of the roof done. Let's make sure to put torches in here because we don't want the surprise mob farm inside our builds. It'll be really sad if a creeper exploded where they are right now. So, okay, put this here, put that there, put that there. Right. Looking good, looking good. Oops. Now I just have to figure out how to do the roof of the small-ish part over here. I think I'll do it like horizontal, like this. Just a small batches of squares, but I mean, there's small batches of like stairs rather. So. Alright. Day 178. Now we are here on the grind. Right. How do we make the roof on the other side? Another button. Yay me. Okay. Make more spruce. Because we'll use a lot of it. We shall use a lot of it. God damn it. The buttons, man, I swear. I keep mistaking them. Okay. Now that we have done that, we have to make the other roof. I'll think about the general portions later. The other, like the 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 inside of this and whatnot. But we'll think about that later. For now, we wanna deal with this particular roof in general. All right. Then we use our ladders here. All right, and then we think about what to build here. Cause this will be the thing right here, I feel. This will be fine as it is like this. But this right here would be different. It will just be a little different. Like that, for example. Or if we don't want that to be the case, then we can do it like this. Then just take that, and then replace this with that instead. I feel like something could be missing. Oh yeah, right. I need to put this is the outer layer and this is the outer layer. But this is not okay. I need to put planks here instead. The spruce ones, that is. Wait, no. I think double pink is fine. We just can't do triple. That way it'll also look the same as the others around it. Let's just remove the pink one. These are two, so that's fine. And so we shall replace this with spruce. We shall replace this with spruce. Yeah, very nitpicky. I'm very nitpicky about this sort of stuff. Honestly, like, I don't think I'll look at it that often, but yeah. I just want it to look good. That's all. Okay, now we have to figure out and decide the layout for this particular roof. So we're definitely going to do it like this. Oops, not like that. Do it like that. Probably the same thing as out there. But we just have to see. This is a stair. And then be that, there'll be that. And then we are going to use the plank here. And then use the stair. Perhaps. And then, or use the full block. And then the stair. And then the back stair. Let's make sure and the image is proper. I think it is, so we should be fine. Oops. Not the look I was going for, but there you go. Oops. Yeah. Oopsie. Doodle-doo. Alright. Alright, let's just repeat that on the other side. Probably won't be too difficult to do. Let's do that, do that, do that. Oops, that's not the one that I didn't want to do. Like that. Alright, now I'm a little confused. Alright. This is the plank plus the straight, what you call it, the half slab and the full plank. Man, I'm really fumbling with my words today. Holy. Okay. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. Oops. Wait, this is the stair, this is the stair. This is the stair. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. I forgot that this was supposed to be in this side. And then this will be blank piece. This will be full. And this will be stairs. Right? Stairs, stairs. Blank, full, stairs. Yeah? Then a slab right here. Wait. There we go. Think that makes it even from the outside. Yeah. I think that looks pretty even on the outside. Okay. Now we can do that on the other side as well. Excuse me. Though this one, it'll be this, and then this. This one. This one. Then another step here. A half step here. Wait. It's not the half step there. It'll be a half step here. The whole block here. The stair here. And then the backwards one. And then this one. There we go. That should do it. And we need more planks. We need more stairs. More so. Right? Good progress in my opinion. We're really going through faster in this build than I've ever did for the other builds. But this is because like I think I'm kind of making it a little simpler, you know? So that's why maybe it's faster. But we'll see. Right? We get more planks. We get more of that. We make more stairs. That should be enough. And now, we need to make more stairs for this guy too. For our lovely spruce. Batches of spruce. Because we're going to use a lot of them once we're done with the cherry blossoms. Oops. Alright, there we go. And now we continue on our building. Our, quote-unquote, simple villager breeder location. Alright. Now let's put some spruce down here to denote that this is where the spruce wood will begin. So I'm not getting confused for later. Okay. Now we put that here. Oops. Put that here. Put that here. That here. And then... Oh wait, this is actually the outer... Okay. I messed up earlier. Alright, let's rig this, and let's rig this. And then put... The blue moon rises. You are feeling lucky. Oops. I don't know about lucky right now, but I do need to sleep. I do need to sleep. Because it's getting dark. This lucky moon would be really great if, you know, it was me looking through treasure chests down there and whatnot. Meanwhile, I'm getting the harvest moon literally at... literally while I'm underground. Like, just talk about the timing of that one. So, but yeah. Okay. Now we do this. And then this. And then this. And then this. Alright, the flow is going really quickly, so we shall continue on with our good work. Okay. I did put a torch down there, so there shouldn't be like an immediate like mob farm down there by the time I'm done placing all these planks. Oopsie. There we go. Uh-oh. Nice. Nice. And I messed that up. I don't know what those positions were. I'll pick those up later. That was a little ridiculous. Okay. There we go. And we are going to use cherry planks in here. Because this is the roof rim. Up. There you go. And put that there. Because it's going to be a little difficult to get back up here, but it's fine. Nice. Alright, let's do the other side. Let us do the other side. Now we have done that. Done that. I'm really glad, like, with how quick this is going. Because normally if I'm doing a roof, it takes me, like, forever to actually finish it. But now I'm like, I'm on a roll a little bit. I'm just hoping that it looks good after I finish fiddling it about in here. Alright. That's the general layout done. Let's look at it from afar. Yeah. Need to fix that bit right there. Need to attach it to the main roof, I think. I think that would make it look good. I think anyway. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Let us do that. And I think we will use the sakura tree for this one. Right, put the stair there, put a stair here. Put a plank here. Put a whole wood in here. Another series of stairs. Another series of stairs. Another full wood. And... Woo! Oh boy. I mean, I'm fine, but... I was so focused on building that I just literally jumped in right there to fall. Okay. Now, we'll do this. That'll make it make sense, yeah? I feel like, anyway. And then do the same thing here. We just have to reapply. Oh, oops. Wonder if we can do it like that. Yep. That would be the nice wood ridge right there. Now we just have to figure out how to go to the other side, considering that this is a block too tall for us to hop around with. Okay. Alright, here's the stuff that I've been I've dropped. Now we do it on this side. Let's get our dirt. Oh. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And then this will be... I wonder if it's possible to... Or like this, for example? I don't know. But yeah, we put this in here. This in here. And then this one. That technically will close it, but problem is this one right here. There we go. That should be good. Let's see on the inside if it affects anything. Yeah, it does affect something right here. Because this is... Wait. Okay. Well, that works, so long as the integrity of it outside doesn't look off. Which I think it shouldn't, because it'll be hidden inside. So, I'll get rid of that. Then look at it. Nice. Nice, actually. Okay. Now we fill in the blanks with the structure inside. Let's make sure to put torches in the building. We don't want a mean old creeper, mean old mob getting in here and getting the better of us, basically. So let me drop that, and let me temporarily put it in here. That way we don't gotta worry about it. Okay. Now we move our dirt ladder, quote unquote, in here. Oh, we probably don't need to. We'll just use this. Or, okay. Now that we are looking at that, let us bring out our trusty old logs. Do that. Then we can... Oops, not what I want to do. Ow. Okay, let's do that, I guess. Nope. Alright, whatever. We'll do it outside. Just being a beanie butt. A big meanie. Right here. There we go. Now, can we use this? No, we cannot. Oh, that messed up this one. Okay. How do we put things in here? Because this is a plank. Oh, okay. So that is a cherry slab. So we'll just put that there. Okay. Then we'll put... I don't have the cherry logs, so you have to go down and get that. Okay. Get more cherry logs. We put them in our lovely inventory. And then put that there. Put this up here. And then put that here. How does that look, I wonder? Maybe this. Nope. Maybe that. Alright, we'll see, looking from afar, how this would look like. Yeah. Definitely needs a bit more detailing. And I feel like I'm doing this, I mean, I am ad-libbing this, but... Kinda... let me look at it for a little bit and see. Day 180. Man, time flies. I think we started this episode at like, what, 168 or something? And like that. Then like that. And then, just as a nice little touch, just a tiny bit of extra. There you go. And then, right there. Kinda not bad. Not bad at all, I feel. Though we missing something up there. Wonder if oops. Should have tested out whether I could put something in there before I went down. But we know now. Oops. Going in here. Oh, this is a funny space. Okay. No. Oops. That's already what I did, so. Yeah, think nothing here. I think I'll just put a lamp here of sorts. And then, like, have that illuminate that spot. That way, no mobs will spawn there. Okay? Nice. Now we do the other side. The back. My weakness. The back of the build. I'm not really active on fixing the back of my builds at all. It's actually a weakness of mine, as I keep saying it to be. Okay, alright. We're fine. We just have to do the same thing, right? Alright. Take that. And then we put the cherry blossom in here. I'll do 2, 3. Then we put cherry planks in here, and then a full block, and then another cherry log in here. Nice. Now we just need to go a little lower to figure out what to do with the spot. But that will go inside. Right. Oh, what did I do here, man? Okay. I wonder how would that look outside. Yeah, it doesn't look much. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Let's do the same thing here. Okay. Okay. Nice. Now we just clean this up a little bit. Put stairs here. Put stairs there. And then we put cherry stairs up there. But give me a bit. It's gonna take me a moment. There we go. And then we try to plug this in. Probably not like that though. We can technically plug this like this. Like that. And then we put the cherry stairs like this. Whoop! Alright. Let us try putting that up there. Noise, noise. Alright. Now we go up here. Then plug this again with the cherry slab. And then put the stair here. There we go. Good. Now that that's done, just adjusting myself on the chair. Don't forget to stretch, everybody. Sitting in a chair for too long ruins your posture, so make sure to walk here and there to make sure that that happens. Where did you get that? That's super cute. I want to have emotes like that eventually. Alright, put this here. Put this here, just because I can. Put this here. I can't put that there. But it's okay. Alright, Miscarius. You're the one who has a lot. I see your emotes. Oh, it's in the global emails for you? I probably haven't touched them in a while. That's probably why. Probably why I don't see them. Okay. Oh, man, I completely forgot about this. I'm like, oh, I'm done now. I can start putting the villagers and making beds in here. No, I'm not. I'm not done yet. Help. But yeah. Oh, I see. That one is really cute. Okay, now this. Oops. And I just messed myself up a little bit right there. Okay. Alright, we put this like this. And now, that's so cute. But yeah, I need it. Oh, this is, okay, this is funky. Alright. Alright. Oh. I don't think that's visible, so it should be fine, but yeah. Alright. Oops. Okay. We have to put this in here, I guess. This is technically unseen from the side, but like not... Wait, oops. not the block I was wanting. That's a cute pizza emote. Those are really cute. What the heck? I want them too. I really want them as well. Alright, I didn't think this particular portion through. Not in the inside anyway. Maybe we break. Wait, no, we don't. We can't break this because this is way too close to the inside. Alright, we'll just cover this up with something. We'll get it eventually. Go like that. Go like that. I feel like being lazy on that portion, but I'm kind of thinking, how do I fix that? Let's see. Let's make my slabs first of all. I think that at the end of this like stream session, I would be just barely be able to finish the general layout of this little house that I've made for my cute villagers. There we go. Oh, it's raining. Love that. Let's put our bed inside, actually. Because we can do that. The build is technically almost done. Oh, there you go. We already sleep. Right. Day 181. Alright. So, we will try to put dirt here and then put the ladders up here. Wait, where's my ladders at? Am I silly? I don't see them. Alright, so we'll just make do with a dirt one, with a dirt hut. Alright, this one in particular won't be seen outside, so we can fill this up with a mixture of spruce and pine. Alright. Now, we plug this up a little bit with the cherry slabs. Did I do that? I did. Actually. I did. Alright, because I forgot to put them here in the inside. Okay. Oh, now I'm messing it up. Alright. There we go. Now we can put this in the roof. Oh, let me just pick this up and then put the rest of them above. Whew. Okay. The building never ends. The building, it never ends, my friend. Right. Now we deal with the leftover out here. Oops. We need to put a slab in here. We put this in here. And we can put that. And then bunch of wood. Bunch of wood for sure. This is definitely thing right here, thing right here, thing right there. And then half slabs yet again. Oops. Big oopsie. Alright, and then put that there. Oops. Not what I wanted to happen. Oh! And there goes my lovely... There goes my lovely axe. The iron axe served us well. But alas, it's on its last legs. No matter, we're about to be done. For the general outline, anyway. We are nowhere near done. Alright. That's how it should look inside, and that's technically how it should also look outside. Though we don't need this. I was mistaken on that one. We'll decorate that later. At least the general idea of the structure is here. Nice. And now we will put these cherry stairs just to finish up the small detailing in the inside. We need more. Let's make more. Do that. But yeah, I'm completely ad-libbing. Have no idea. Well, I have a general idea, but like, this completely like unplanned. I'm just completely just placing blocks and stuff. I wish I had like something to copy from, not gonna lie. But it's okay. Sometimes it just looks better this way. Oops. I guess this is also slab central right here too. Nah, that won't work. I feel like this is a what you call it, a spruce slab moment. There we go. It's a mixture of a spruce slab and a cherry slab. A pink slab, I'd like to call it. 1, 2, oops. And then we put the rest of the slabs in here. And then you put the stairs up there. Up here. Oops, probably not that one. Probably not that one. Put the, oop, not there. There we go. And then put the straight line of cherry slabs in here. Nice. Right, now that we've got the general structure done without too much detailing quite yet, we'll put this in here because this will be the entrance to, well, this will be our pathway to putting a cart in here. Now we put some beds, which we'll need a few iron for. Let's just toss over the wood that we have in our inventory in here. Pick up our bag and then go back to our house. And then make some beds, maybe around like 8 or so. We don't need too much villagers like running around and whatnot, so I'm not gonna completely like endlessly like breed them, but just enough to replenish them. But potatoes, carrots, we have enough food at least to keep them going. Keep them reproducing when it's time to reproduce. The much more harder part about this is honestly it's less building the house, but it's more so just putting the villagers in the places where we need them to be. So okay. Let me just hydrate myself. Then make iron shears. I don't think I made shears myself. Okay, so we are going to make some iron shears. 1, 2. There you go. Let's make another one as extra for when we need it yet again. Use that as equipment. We're going to use this on our lovely sheep so we can get more wool from them. Alright, are farming. We are ranching them. Nice. And then they should eat the grass to basically replenish the wool that they don't have anymore. So hopefully the big window that I have open for their arches right there would let those grass regrow. But we will see. It's also another reason why I have that like particular part like out there. It's just so that, you know. Wait, we can make beds. We can make better beds. We need to make sheets. No, we need to make sheets. Wait. So I put 3 here. Oh my god. Nice. Okay. We're going. I'm not sure whether these beds could work, but we're going to make the normal ones for now. Just so. Then we'll have 8. Then we'll make like little chests on the side as well, just so, you know. Maybe probably thinks that they can't like you know, they can't hop on. That way it's not too difficult to move them around if I need them to move around. Look at our villager breeder house right there. It looks rather fancy, if I do say so myself. Okay. Now we can. Oops. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 beds in general. But I can only put 7 perhaps. Maybe 1 here. No, that will look a little unnatural. Maybe 1 here. Wait, no, just 1 here. I think it's okay. Alright, now that we have done that... Oh, I forgot to get windows. I forgot to get the glass panes, which I have to go back up my base again. Surprisingly, I forgot that, but yeah. I should have probably considered the fact that like, oh yeah, there is that minecart like pathway that I wanted to make, so before I created the beds. It's okay though. We shall. What the? What are you doing here? Get off, sir. Get off. Now. Alright, we're going back. Yee. It's so nice to just like look around and just look at your builds and like, man, like you really done a lot. Granted, these are like just really smaller builds in general, but like I feel happy just being able to look at them and like, man, I did all of this, you know? You made this. I made this. I made all of this. Feels good to be able to finish a build and see multiples of them just there. Right. Now we are adding some glass panes. We can put that back there. And I don't think that's the right chest for that, but I'll deal with it tomorrow. Or I'll deal with it whenever I come back from streaming. That'll be probably up Monday. But we will talk about that more later when I put on the end screen for our stream. So, okay. Okay. Oh, they dropped some string. I see. Okay. Now, we get to put lovely window panes in our build. Oops. And this is going to go kaput. Oh, no, I don't have Silk Touch. Nah, it's okay, it's okay. This is why we're making the villager. The villager breeding. Nah, man. It hurts when you have to break glass, bro. It hurts. But it's okay. We'll deal with it. Alright. For now, we will put a fence on this. Actually, put this right here. That way it acts as a cover. And then so whenever we basically have to put a villager on a cart or something in here, we have this as a measure to prevent them from completely going out. Because I know kids villagers can like scooch in places like this. So yeah, for the most part, our general build is done. I'm gonna look at it from a little bit further. This is our villager breeding house. It's a small little quaint build. It's a fairly simple build to boot, but it's okay. Just something pretty enough that they could stay in while they're chilling in there, reproducing. Shop members that will be part of our underground shopping cave area, which I would kind of have to plan. Well, I'm not gonna like completely like super plan it out, but just have a general layout for it. So, with that, we are done for today. Today's stream. All right. Yeah, we definitely did a lot today. Well, I think I did anyway. Did a lot of mining, did a lot of inventory sorting and all that lovely stuff, plus the building and whatnot. But yeah, unfortunately, much as I don't want to, villagers are just way too convenient. So I'm gonna build a villager trading hall, or at least like a breeding hall for now, and then make a trading hall afterwards. But that will be a separate like build on its own, and it's going to be a while. I feel like maybe it will take me like 2 3 streaming sessions probably to get everything sorted out the way I want it to be, with how picky I am with building and stuff. But yeah, that concludes today's stream. Thank you very much for coming today and chatting with me and hanging out with me in general and talking different kinds of topics with me while I'm vibing. And with regards to tomorrow, tomorrow I will be taking a break to spend some time with family and whatnot. So I will be back at Monday. No streams for Sunday. We'll be back at Monday to continue our lovely villager project in here. So, again, thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate y'all for hanging out and vibing and for just watching in general and lurking. I really appreciate y'all. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Okay? Good night. Bye bye. Take care. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, everybody. Night night. Thanks for hanging out. Night night. Bye bye.